With only 20 years of life, the city of Lucas do Rio Verde is recognized as a major agribusiness center of the country. Its production of grains of 1.5 million tons a year has in the soybean its main crop, but the cultivation of cotton and corn of the second crop also stands out, whose production is record, reaching the mark of 10% of the national harvest. With an annual population growth rate of around 10% versus 2% of the national average, the city is one of the fastest growing in the country and has one of the best IDHs, Human Development Index. Consolidated as a major producer of grains, Lucas is now entering the age of agro-industrialization, and a new challenge is coming out to match development with respect to social, sanitary, and environmental demands, targeting not only the market but also the preservation of biodiversity, ensuring quality of life of its people and future generations. It was born then the project Lucas do Rio Verde Legal, pioneered in Brazil with the objective of transforming the council in the first to have the farm settled from environmental, labor and sanitary point of view, an unprecedented partnership in the country among the government, private enterprise and rural producers.
O projeto Lucas do Rio Verde Legal iniciou no ano de 2006, através de uma parceria que nós fizemos com a ONG TNC, Nature Conservancy. Ela tem um foco de trabalho baseado naquilo que precisa fazer para auxiliar esse produtor, para que ele cumpra as legislações pertinentes na produção sustentável. E fomos buscar os parceiros que poderiam estar nos auxiliando, como a Secretaria de Estado de Meio Ambiente, o Ministério Público Estadual, através da promotora local. Nós fomos buscar a parceria do Sindicato dos Produtores, nós fomos buscar a parceria da Fundação Rio Verde, que é uma fundação de pesquisa em Lucas do Rio Verde, que auxilia o produtor, e os parceiros financeiros. Nós buscamos aí, foi uma ação do prefeito Marino Franz de buscar uma parceria com a Fiagril, com a Singenta e com a Sadia.
The participation of private initiative was crucial to the success of the project. Fiagril, Singenta, Sadia and non-governmental TNC sponsored the stages of the project. The first step was to provide the complete mapping of the entire territory of the municipality and its properties by satellite images acquired by the project. The figure shows 362,189 hectares of territory, 370 producers cultivating in 670 properties, 2,077 kilometers of rivers, 690 springs, 263 dams or reservoirs. The diagnosis was the basis for the project to establish a line of action that would solve environmental problems. The city edited then the first decree that requires from the rural producer isolation and recovery of gallery forests of his property. With the help of Technical Secretariat of Agriculture and environmental technicians, NGOs and the non-government TNC was made a survey of the environmental liabilities of rural properties, mapping the areas of permanent preservation to be recovered. These areas were isolated and there should not be more activity from farming or livestock, allowing its recovery. In the most critical spots, the reforestation of native savanna trees is taking place, and in others, it is expected that the nature regenerates itself. In addition, degraded water springs are being recovered. The seedlings for reforestation are produced by local orchard, Rio Verde Foundation and private nurseries. In some cases, the recovery of degraded areas is made with the participation of students of municipal schools in a work of environmental education and awareness of new generations. Sanitary control. It was work of Rio Verde Foundation, partner of the project, drew up the plan for municipal management of pesticides based on NBR 31. The plan covers since the development of production technologies, which reduce the use of pesticides until the final destination of empty containers through its correct storage in the properties, the supervisory policies to achieve 100% of return and final destination for recycling through the center of packages maintained by the foundation. Qualification courses of the labor force handling pesticides on the properties are being planned, meeting safety standards. Labor legalization. The concern with the worker and full labor legalization is another fundamental point of the project. For both, was drafted a labor manual for the rural producer containing information and guidelines so that workers have their rights guaranteed and the properties are in compliance with the law. The joint effort between public authorities, private enterprise, and rural producers has a name: Lucas do Rio Verde Legal Project.
Não se vê como manter a atividade agrícola futuramente sem ter essa parte de preservação. Que é nem, como eu já falei anteriormente, nem só sobre a questão econômica do negócio. E sim a questão de realmente estar se sentindo bem e fazer uma coisa que é correta, né? Que deve ficar aí para as gerações futuras. Nós temos a obrigação de preservar essa riqueza ambiental que temos aqui.
Isso aqui é uma coisa que eu me orgulho sempre, eu tenho, né? Isso aí meus filhos também um dia com certeza eles vão dizer: pai, você fez a coisa certa. Né? Com certeza, meus filhos, meus netos, né? Eles vão falar: pai, você fez a coisa certa.
Residents of Lucas do Rio Verde that have been pioneers in building the city, producing food and creating a place they are proud of, are once again being pioneers in building impossible coexistence between development and harmonious environment.
É uma coisa que eu me orgulho sempre, eu tenho, né? Isso aí meus filhos também um dia com certeza eles vão dizer: pai, você fez a coisa certa.